to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku and Animation News Network, here with
Cruellica Kane. Hello!
And welcome back to another Kaiju no Kami vs. AI video. What do we got today?
So today we're going to be talking about the best Super Sentai opening themes per era.
Per era?
So it's not going to be overall, and I'm going to be asking for you.
Like, what type of, how do they go? Do they go by Showa, Heisei, Reiwa?
Showa, Heisei, and modern is what they do.
Okay. What constitutes as modern?
So Showa is 70s to 80s, Heisei is 90s to 2000s, and modern is 2010s to present.
Okay.
So they don't separate perfectly. So, of these three eras, I do want at the end to highlight what they say are some notable composers. But for Showa, they're looking at these as classic and heroic themes. So they're more orchestral, brassy, and heroic, reflecting the early era of Sentai. Number one, admittedly, is going to be the first ever
Go Ranger?
Go Ranger March that was done by a musician named Mojo, which, personally, can I just say, every time I hear the name Mojo, I think of Mojo Jojo. Because Powerpuff Girls.
Or I also think of the X-Men villain Mojo.
I always think of Mojo Jojo. But they feel, being that the first theme, it was very military march-like, setting the tone for future shows. Now, since you've seen all of Super Sentai, what do you think for... this is just the first, and I have 3 entries for this.
Well, I actually am trying to... I don't remember the opening theme to Gold Ranger. I remember the ending theme, because the ending theme is very catchy. But I don't remember the opening theme that much to Gold Ranger.
Okay. Well, that's really disappointing now. So I have nothing to say anymore.
Well,
we're just moving on.
Hold on.
Life is over. What the hell is the point of doing this? No, I'm kidding, but...
Because I don't remember every opening theme ever.
Well, now I'm going to be concerned about the rest of these when I talk about them.
Well, it depends which songs there are, because if it's Denjimon, then that's like ingrained in my soul forever.
No, it's not. I don't have Denjimon here.
Really? But
okay, can we at least just have you... And it's buffering. See, this is the greatest thing about us doing this real time while you're watching at home, is because you can see wherever in the point of time that you watch this, he is going through the process of dealing with buffering. And I think it's loading.
oh, it's an ad.
I hear a lot of explosions.
And it's buffering.
Oh,
The internet has been working pretty bad today, actually.
Can we just move on then?
Oh yeah, okay, I remember this theme now.
So, do you agree that was a good opening?
It's okay.
You listened to 2 seconds.
I remember it now as soon as I heard the intro. It's like, oh yeah, okay. It's okay. Not my favorite.
And this was done in 1975, before I was born, thankfully. I won't say how many years prior to my birth, but still before I was born. Don't you... Then, and the whole series is called Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger.
What? It is?
Yes. Well, I didn't get to say the full series name before, Dork.
Okay.
Because you interrupted me.
Cool.
I love you, though.
Okay.
So, the second of our trio for the Showa era is Dengeki Sentai Changemon from 1985. And this is considered, because it's one of the first rock-inspired Sentai themes with electric guitar riffs. And this was done by Kageyama Hironobu.
I don't remember the...
Jesus!
What? Yes.
I'm sorry that AI didn't decide to give you, like, examples of the music. Oh yeah, this is definitely rock.
Okay, I remember this one now.
Actually, this is pretty good. It would be what the kids call today bangers. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's like the headbanging thing, but I'll take it.
I had to think for a moment because I have Flashman's theme stuck in my head. But
well, you said a different song.
And Dengimon.
I was going to say you said Dengimon, and now you're saying Flashman? What the hell? Because the third series is going to have nothing to do with either of those shows.
Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to get my theme, opening themes thought in my head here. Mask Man. Let's see. Can
I just go forward?
Okay, fine.
Jodenshi Bioman from 1984, done by Takayuki Miyauchi.
Okay, why would they put Bioman before?
Synth heavy. Well, they're just putting it in their own order of what they think are the tops.
Oh, okay.
Synth heavy 80s rock sound similar to anime like Macross. So, of these three, apparently they mean nothing to you compared to Dengimon or Flashman, but what do you think?
They're not bad.
Okay.
I do know the Bioman theme. It's just funny because, the Flashman and Dengimon are the two Showa era themes that I like the most from the
Clearly! Okay, so Heisei era, I'm a little terrified right now, just so you know.
And the Heisei era is, what is their range from?
90s to 2000. So basically 1991 to 2009.
Okay.
Or 2010, whichever you want to go with. And the reason why they call this out is because unlike the more classic heroic themes of the Showa era, these take on more rock and power vocals. Rah! So here we have 4 entries.
4 out of 20 shows.
Yes, and this era introduced harder rock elements, faster tempos, and powerful choruses. So, numero uno.
Better be Time Ranger.
Okay, I'm just going to disappoint you now. Time Ranger's not on this list.
Forget this list. Screw this list. If Time Ranger's not on there, I don't want to hear it because, nope, not interested.
Okay, I hate to break it to you, but just because we're watching Time Ranger and Tim is getting his heavy metal headaches going on from the opening song because he's headbanging to it for some reason, we are not going to put that here. Now, the other 4, we have Kyoru Sentai Ranger.
Really?
Written by another return artist,
okay.
Kageyama Hironobu.
I love Ranger, but that theme song is not anywhere near my top 20, well, maybe top 20, but not anywhere near my top 15 Sentai theme songs.
Clearly. Okay, can I at least continue?
Yes.
So, 1, this is also the same musical artist who wrote the Changeman theme. The next one...
Which is kind of funny because Barai's actor is in both Changeman and Ranger.
The next series on this list is actually also a song written and sung by somebody from our prior list, Takayuki Miyauchi. Seiju Sentai Gingaman.
Really? They put that song on there?
For epic orchestral rock, making it one of the most cinematic Sentai openings. This is why AI is telling me.
Okay. I'm like, I like the Gingaman opening, but like Ranger, I can tell you 10 others that are better.
Well, continue to get disappointed. Probably. Most
okay, is Die Ranger in here?
Surprisingly, no.
What the fuck?
Number 3, nearly a decade later.
Deca Ranger?
The next series on here is done by somebody called NOB, or Number B. It's a grand adventure theme with big brass instrumentation and a bold chorus. Gogo Sentai Bokenja! I've never actually heard the opening for Bokenja, so I have no idea.
The opening's not bad.
But, thank God, it's not bad.
Okay, what's number 4?
I'm getting there. This number 4 has a unique blend of J-rock and traditional Japanese instruments like a shamisen and taiko drums, and it's written and performed, or at least performed by, I can't guarantee.
Shikinger?
It's Takahashi Hitomi, Samurai Sentai, Shikinger.
Okay, at least they got one good...
Is this on your top 15?
That would probably be top 10.
Oh, wow. So we have a top 10er.
But, okay, so they've skipped Die Ranger, Kaku Ranger.
I was going to say Kaku Ranger is...
Mega Ranger, Time Ranger, Hurricane Ranger for you.
I know, trust me. I
Ava
think
Ranger,
about Hurricane.
Deca Ranger, Geki Ranger, but they remembered to put Shikinger on there. But they gave us Gingamen and Jude Ranger and Bokinger. Okay.
Do you want to hear modern era?
Hold on. I'm still trying to process how wrong these... Okay, what is this list again?
Best Sentai opening themes. Top picks by era. And just remember, this is not your top picks. This is based on what AI has accumulated.
AI has been completely failing on this one on all fronts. They've got 1 of 7 good songs in there so far.
Wow, you are so mean to all the other songs. I just said that Changeman songs sound like a banger.
Okay.
Okay, modern era. 2010s to present. Known for its J-pop, EDM, and hybrid sounds. It does a mix of the rock, electronica, and anime-style anthems with that J-pop feel. And here I have 4 entries once again.
Okay, first, so I can get the disappointment out now. Is Don Brothers on this list?
I am just going to read these out.
Okay, that means yes, so there is some taste in that. Okay.
So, numero uno, again, number 1 for modern era is Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaija. Pirate theme rock song with sea shanty elements and energetic vocals.
What the heck
So just be fair. I listen to pirate metal. There is actually a genre for pirate metal.
What the heck is sea shanty mean? Does she sea shanty mean?
Well, can you say she sells fuck, I already fucked it up.
You can't even tell me what to say.
Sea shanties are like songs that you hear like in Pirates of the Caribbean or Treasure Island when they sing those random drunken songs.
Okay, but how's that in the Go Kaiju?
I don't know. I still like Go Kaiju's theme though. And this was done by Tsuyoshi Matsubara. Now, number 2, I am trying to remember the opening for this because I've heard it, but I haven't heard it in a long time. Excuse my belching. Tokume Sentai.
Go Busters?
Yes. And now the one thing
Which Go Busters opening, the first or the second?
So this is the one thing I will say, once you get closer to the modern era, some of the songs actually have names to them. This is called Busters Ready Go.
Okay, the first one.
Hideyuki Takahashi.
I like Busters.
For a heavy electronica dubstep beat.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
What?
No, I think I got that backwards. Hold on. Now I need to look.
I didn't even know Go Busters had 2 openings.
It did.
Well, most anime. Most animes have 2 openings, not really.
Yes, this is.
Sentai. Is that the one? Buster Ready Go? Yes. Is that the first one? Is that the one you were thinking of?
No, that wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I like the first one better. Actually, Ready Go's not bad, but I like the first one better.
So, number 3. And I actually have to say I do agree with this one because I actually like it a lot. It's for its synth pop fusion, upbeat and catchy. It's done by Yohei Onishi. And it is Mashin Sentai Kirameja. Now, before we get to the final one, I will say I also like the Zenkaiger opening and There's so many other openings that I do. I actually really enjoy the Sengaiger opening. Same thing with King Oger. So, next one. Just to make you happy. Avataro Sentai Don Brothers by Matsumoto Takafumi.
No. You're going to say, Don Brothers!
It's known for its fast-paced and high energy, blending rock with festival music.
Yep. And it is awesome.
Oh, yeah. No, I listen to this just as much as I listen to Zenkaiger and King Oger and Kira Major and so many others. Now...
And Time Ranger and Die Ranger.
Well, I listen to Hurricane's opening quite a bit.
But okay, so they've definitely got 2 that would make my top 10 on this list.
Now, really... Okay, most of the live action shows typically don't have multiple openings. Like, ending songs, I know, I've seen that happen before, but for a Sentai to have 2 openings, that's weird.
Well, that's because since Go Busters was failing in its first half, they really wanted to change it up, so they Hibiki-ized it. So just like how Hibiki got a second opening theme to signify, we've changed the writer of this show, which Blade also did too. But unlike Blade, Hibiki obviously did not do so well.
It's not Inoue's fault.
I think in this one it actually was Inoue's fault. But Go Busters, because they didn't like the way the direction the show was going, because it was too serious, they did a complete overhaul to dumb it down a bit, to make it more Sentai-esque, and they changed the opening theme to something kids would enjoy more.
Okay. Now, to end this video out, I want to mention, and I don't know if you know a lot of these people, so I'll be curious. I wanted to list what AI has given me is the top 5 legendary Super Sentai composers and their impact.
Michiaki Watanabe?
Oh my god, damn. Yes, but can I at least do my list?
Okay.
Hironobu Kageyama, the super Sentai rock star, famous for Ranger, Changeman, and Dragon Ball Z's Cha-la-la, Head Cha-la, which I hear every time I think about Dragon Ball. I didn't know he was the same guy who did that.
Oh.
Known for epic power anthems with powerful vocals and guitar-driven melodies. So he is our power metal Sentai person. Then we have Takayuki Miyauchi, the voice of 80s and 90s Sentai, famous for Bioman, Gingaman, and Wind Spectre. His songs make orchestral and hard rock elements to define that heroic sound. Then we have Michiaki, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Michiaki Watanabe, the jazz and funk legend.
Because he did all the soundtracks for the Space Sheriff series.
Well, I have Gold Ranger, Jaka, and Sun Volcan.
He did Gold Ranger through Gokul 5.
He tried to make disco work in Japan. If it didn't work here in the United States, it can't work in Japan.
And then he did the Space Sheriff series and Just Beyond and
okay. So I've heard a lot of his.
Yes. And he did he was the one they used the music from G-Bon for, because they didn't have a composer for the show, so they just took his library.
Oh, and that pissed him off, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I remember. Then the fourth one who did
he did the music to Zenkaiger.
Which is why, once again,
Along
Zenkaiger's
with
music is peak.
Go Danner.
Go Donner.
Yeah.
The series that was nothing like what we thought it was going to be. It was a good series, mind you. It was just nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a soap opera in Sentai version. Sentai-esque mech version. So the Bokenger writer, he goes by the stage name Nobu, N-O-B. But their name is Yoshiki Fukuyama. He is known for 2000's power vocals, so he did Bokenger and actually a number of the Digimon themes, mixing that rock and anime style singing. And then last is Hideyuki Takahashi, or Project R, for that modern sound, did Go Busters, Kira Major, Zenkaiger, blending EDM with J-pop and rock. And if you like any of these songs and you don't know how to access them, go to Spotify or YouTube. It tells me here. Or look up Super Sentai Orchestra concerts. So, with that, any other composers that you think are important to Super Sentai?
Well,
if you know of them.
The problem is I don't know their names offhand.
Because you suck? You know all the writers, but you can't know composers?
Well, the composer who did Kamen Rider Black, Black RX, Die Ranger,
we'll get to that
Ranger.
Later.
No, I'm talking about the composer.
Oh. It disappoints me. Music is never the forefront for him.
Oh, it is and it isn't.
I know, it's so disgusting.
Oh.
I love
Oh, God. Now I can't think of the guy's name.
Oh, I have the guy's name. Where is it?
For...
Kuniaki Haishima. Well, that's for the theme, at least.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual music in the show. The composer.
Shunsuke Kikuchi?
No, he's the guy, he was Dragon Ball and Kamen Rider.
Oh, not the guy I just talked about. Hironobu.
No, I'm talking about, okay, the composers.
Okay.
Like the guy who did Big O, and...
Oh, you mean pretentious upon pretentious music?
The Big O, he's the guy that did Kamen Rider Agito, and Ginga Man, and...
But those shows didn't seem as pretentious as Big O. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love Big O, but I don't know how you can make music more pretentious than that for a show.
Well, you rip off the Twilight Zone and all kinds of other shows.
And then just mix it up to be pretentious, yes. Okay, well, with that, anything else you want to share for opening music?
That this list was totally wrong. They missed so many good songs.
Oh my God! That means there's other people in the world who like these.
Well, I didn't say that you couldn't like them. I'm just saying they weren't the best of the best.
Okay, what are your top 10? Real quick.
Well, I don't know my full top 10.
You got 7 minutes.
I don't know my full top 10 yet. But Time Ranger, Die Ranger, Don Brothers, Shinkinger.
Shinkinger is such a great opening. I would say Kaku Ranger is up there for me.
Yeah, Kaku Ranger, Flashman, Denjimon.
Clearly, if they were not in your top 10, I would be highly concerned with how much you talked about them when they weren't even listed.
Mega Ranger,
I guess, yeah. I have to listen to it again. All I know is I can't remember anything else except for Time Fire. So, because this human being who I've married for so incredibly long, and next month will actually be our what anniversary?
Oh, God.
Our 24th year.
Oh, okay. Whew. It's only 24. I thought it was 25 for a minute.
Not yet! That's next year. Wow. But with that said, what is your favorite Super Sentai opening?
I do keep meaning to do an actual top Sentai opening.
Well, clearly
video.
I beat you to it.
Well, I'll do an actual one later.
Actual. Ooh.
Because I also want to do a top Sentai villains themes video as well.
And auxiliary people with Time Fire?
No.
Oh my God.
Time Fire!
But, so, what did you think of this list? Were any of these songs in your top favorites for Showa, Heisei, and modern era? Since that's what AI is going with. Or is there other things that we didn't mention? Or do you think he is completely wrong with his selections?
I can't be wrong. I am the leader of this channel, therefore I am always right.
I'm sorry, I had to cough there. I love you though, hubby. But with that...
Hey, what's this? Wait a minute, there's another one!
Okay, with that said, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, connect with anything else we put out there, do whatever else YouTube asks you to do to help support our channel and get it out there for other people to enjoy. Also, you can check us out on any of the socials. You can also go to our website at creativitybydesignllc.com, where you can also find cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise, unlike this Metroid shirt he has on, because I couldn't co-opt it. And
what are the socials? Since you said the socials, but you didn't say what they were?
well, because they probably know by now.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so we have Twitter/X at Toku.
Why would you send them to the one I troll the most on?
Okay, no.
Bluesky.
Okay,
Patreon.
Bluesky at Patreon at Toku AAN Network. He has Discord at Kaiju no Kami, plus Facebook and Instagram at Kaiju no Kami. And honestly, I don't know if there is any. I know there's Snapchat and things like that, but we don't typically do that because we're old. But
I should create a TikTok just to spite the government.
that's fine.
All
Just
right,
can't have it on my phone.
Whatever. And as always, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.